This poem was actually inspired by our future poet, Rudy Francisco. He has an honest poem, and he always said that people always tell him, you never write about yourself, you always write about other people. And it is so much easier to write something and then say, oh, but it's not about me. Because I do that often. But tonight, this poem is about me. I promised myself that I will leave my heart on the stage tonight. Written in my veins are the red memories of someone that I used to know, so we'll just call it Honesty Hour. And although I would usually never admit it, I think I love too quick, like baby angels in the clouds. I've often gotten burned for trying to be guardians. I've come to realize that everyone who says grace isn't saved. And you can be amazing, but that doesn't mean that you can save them. Loving someone more than they love themselves has gotten me nowhere. Like punching concrete walls and attempting to pick locks to cemented doors with no keyholes, left baffled and with bloody knuckles, my blood stains outline my mistakes. So when the time comes, I'll know exactly what I've done wrong. Compared you to men you've never met. Men I still regret, trying to forget, like I've forgotten how to forgive. Oftentimes my past visions blur my present tense. You may be different, but to my heart you're still the same. Accustomed to playing the blame game, I've forgotten what honesty feels like. In my world, trust is a foreigner. I've been lost in sweet dreams of love, waking to less than fallacious relationships. I've often wondered what it was like to hold your hands outside of my dreams, recalling fantasies, fighting reality, arguments with no purpose, resulting to no conclusions, dry tear ducts, and empty smiles, all the way from your backhanded compliments to your misleading poems that once led me astray. At times, I've still felt like I'm lost in your world. And you claim that I'm hard of hearing. But perhaps I'm just tired of hearing. Sweetness of nothing's whispered. Your actions relay more than your sentences, so forgive me for not listening. To half-assed apologies, just some assholes with obsession of asses, ignoring your beauty. I'm tired of the assumption that I'm just like her, and my undergarments are just for show, so I'm supposed to slip them off when I'm told, and because I haven't, I'm condemned, tired of pleading not guilty to false convictions. Ironically, I love to hear the stories of what I did last night. I've gotten so used to the rhythm of lies that it's hard for me to vibe with the truth, so please don't blame me if I overlook your pure heart and tainted it blue due to my lack of affection. I may assume that when you parch your lips, you're going to apologize for mistakes you've yet to make, anticipating your predicted regrets, but please don't knock me and say that I'm hard of hearing. Underestimating my skill to drown out the lies, my bullshit radar, recognize your transparency. Whether the translucency in my eyes that has broken the thin line between love and light. Falling in love was so easy, but falling out was the hardest. I swear, I could have read every book on the planet, and I still wouldn't have discovered how to unlove you. You see, no one ever taught me how to hate before you. And although it was involuntary, I learned, and it stuck with me since then. Embedded on my sleeve, I've forgotten how to love is tattooed on my palms, tainting every handshake. My hellos are replaced with goodbyes. You taught me to have no tolerance for bullshit. And yeah, they say we learn best from experience, but somehow I feel like I could have read about that shit and got the same message. Every lesson doesn't have to be through a battle. But at times I still feel like I'm at war, and even though you've retreated, the casualties you've left are permanent. I think it's internal. Fighting insecurities to never be put in that position again. Never feel like it's me against the world, pushing away loved ones and the potential of love. Now I think I don't assume enough. Hanging on to strings of my faults. I've often wondered if I'm trying to save my mind or my heart. Being careful is best, but I'm just afraid that I'll end up alone. Before you ask, it's not a matter of who hurt me. It's a matter of me being afraid to be hurt again, never feeling the pain of bulges on your soul, blocking the flow of love. No one ever taught me how to forgive myself for being a fool for love. Once upon a time, robbed of common sense, I can't live life without regrets. You know, I used to wonder what a heartbreak felt like. Until I met you. Left empty. And although it's battered and bruised and patched and stitched, I promised myself that I would leave my heart on this stage tonight.